Hey there, Justice 3 Gaming, and welcome back to another daily dose of gaming with me, Justice. And today's game is Marvel Strike Force, and it is time to see what's going on today in RTA, where I quickly go over the current bannings, both trait bannings and character bannings, show you the team that I came up with a brief explanation of why I'm using that particular team, and then we're going to go through a series of 10 fights to see how legit this team is into getting the job done. Now, the current team that I did have did get me well over 90% of my win ratio. So the very first set of bannings is Mystic and Protector. So you got some big players there that you're not going to be able to deal with, which is Doom and other characters like any of the new warriors and things like that. For the character bannings, we got Baron Zemo, Kestrel, Silver Surfer, Moondragon, and Gamora. And as always, these are sort of the permaban type characters that really just kind of levels the playing field for any of the current sets of characters that are available to play with. So here is the team that I came up with. Now, normally what you want to do is take any current list that you have highly populated areas of teams that you keep synergies with, and just quickly scan those teams to see who's the most available to you. Symbiote spiders are pretty good. The symbiotes are pretty good, but they're not very good for RTA because you do have to look for winning turn 1 and a lot of power behind it. And so the biggest team going right now is this Weapon X team. So what I did is I took the majority of those Weapon X characters and I paired it with another speed character, Emma Frost, Queen of RTA as far as I'm concerned. She deducts minus 10% speed from the opposing team. The other speed character that you do have here that I do utilize a lot in RTA is Lady Deathstrike. She's very, very fast to, right off the get-go, and can take 20% of speed bar right away from up to about 3 characters depending on where your target is going to be, because it does do a cone. It's adjacency, and so right away that's going to set up the team to really roll through the targets, and it's a really tough job to overcome this current team set. So let's jump into it. If you're brand new to today in RTA, I'm going to go through about 10 fights. Now normally I go through about 100, and that's how I judge my own personal ratio, but sometimes, depending on the time of day and things like that, you're going to get some really bad matchups. So during the day, sometimes you usually get a better quality set of people or players to play to do your matches with. That's a good one. I'm going to want to slow down Shang-Chi if I can. Sure, he is going to get that defense up, though. I wonder if that'll be enough. Nebula's pretty quick. I haven't seen this combo before, and I'm hoping that it doesn't work. It's just raw power at this point. And Omega Red gets stronger every single turn, up to about 30% worth. That's the first one. Now, other than a few flukes, that 90% might be a lowball number, honestly. Weapon X is extremely effective. Here's another Weapon X grouping. It's a mirror match. Who's gonna get the jump? Oh, he got it. Oh no. This is one of those matches that you just hate seeing. Now, what would I really want to do? Honestly, Omega Red's probably the best idea. But he's in a really weird spot. Rebounding might be a problem. Yeah, they got the jump, and so I knew Emma was going to go right away with clearing that. What I really need to do is slow these guys down. There's not much I can do about that. I wanted to stop Omega Red with an ability block, but it didn't turn out. And they got me. The bleeds alone. And this is where the losses came from me yesterday. Is mirror matches. His damage is just too high at this point. That's really frustrating. What sucks about mirror matches, though, it completely takes the strategy utterly out. Although, that's a big difference. How the hell did that happen? Why am I don't understand. Why am I... Oh, I got the extra star, and it's the red stars. And it was speed that did him in. That first big chunk of speed bar. That's frustrating. That really is. That shouldn't have happened. That's the kind of thing that makes me feel like I want to quit. Greg, everybody. He's holding my coffee. He says hi. Oh. That's an interesting one. The bleeds came before his animation. Yeah, probably should have done that too, honestly. I don't think it matters, though. Well, if you haven't done so already, please consider following me right here on twitch.tv/Justice3Gaming. If you're a bigger fan of YouTube, definitely hit me up over there, Justice3Gaming. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and turn on that notifications bell so you know what I'm doing today in RTA, just for you. Alright, so far we're 2 for 1. 2 and 1. 2 wins, 1 loss. And, yeah, this team's gonna be too slow. And the power. I mean, I gotta admit, the team comp that I got right now, like, killed everything for me. I mean, there's nothing left here. It was that fast. So mirror matches definitely suck right now. They're not even like good mirror matches like Infinity Watch. Infinity Watch, you can sort of like use strategy to get your way through. But if you get a mirror match like this one, it's whoever goes first. I mean, in all honesty, 90% of the time, you're going to win more times than not by going by that strategy. Speed is king. Got an Ultron. Oh my goodness. Not counting this one. Faux show. Here we go. Oh, this could get interesting. Magneto has to go. Ooh. That's a trippy proposition right there. Ooh, is that gonna be enough? Bleed, Emma, bleed. Oh, I beat you to it. On this one, man, winning the first turn is crucial. I mean, he had Omega Red has ability block on 2 out of 3 of his abilities. One's better than the other. I think one of them, excuse me, I think one of them actually has a double stack of ability block. Let me check that real quick. What? Oh yeah, that's 1, but it gets trauma. I think this is the double, right? No, why do I think... Who has the double? Oh, that's Sharon Carter that does the double, right? I think so. I use her a lot when I need a good ability block. Doesn't come fully charged. Adam Warlock's does, but it is what it is. Also, if you guys want to chat or ask a question, don't be afraid to just do so in the comments below or in the chat. Feel free to give me any kind of advice because I learn a lot from you guys, and many of the things that I show off here comes from the audience. Nope, not counting it. Nope, 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 nope. It's a bad matching period. I mean, Mirko, I'm not going to come back in on you like that, buddy. I'm going to give you a little bit of a count. Let's go hit this arena while we're waiting, though. Oh, I was kind of hoping to hit that Zemo combo. Because this is, the Infinity Watch is a completely predictable, fight that I can use my Eternals for. So I'm gonna pass on that. Alright, that should be enough, more than enough time if they're trying to go through their dailies. That way I'm just sitting there destroying them over and over and over again. That's very frustrating. I'd rather you sit there and you have fun and you get out of the mode that you don't enjoy, which is probably this one. Oh, mirror match. No, not a mirror. I was looking at my I was looking at my menu. Darn you. No thank you on the defense down. You gotta like the profile name though, Squirtle. Why not? Oh, you're still invisible? Aww. That's cute. Safe. But that's only 5 wins. So 5 wins, 1 loss so far. Oh man, what is happening? Matching is just horrible right now. I kind of feel bad. Yeah, they were. I'm sure that looked like they were in the middle of quitting the fight. But she died faster than I could click out. So I'm gonna do a quick 10 count on that one. I'm gonna check the Spider-Man's out, see how many more I need to get, how many T4s I need to get this last one here. On turn, defense down, all that stuff's gonna change in another couple of weeks, so there's no point in reading it. Alright, that should be enough time. That way we don't hit that person over and over and over again. That's main. I know how that feels, man. Sometimes that just happens to even me. Nope. Don't got it. Although that taunt might throw a little bit of a monkey wrench in the whole thing. It only lasts that one shot though. That's the worst part. Let's see how that works out though. I didn't think so. That rebounding is a pretty powerful move. Alright, 3 more to go. No, sir. Hit the wrong button. I meant to rebound that or chain it and probably missed it. Bishop seems to be more like a liability. If anything, if you're working Bishop into your squad, you should probably put him on a corner slot to keep, you know, people like me from being able to take advantage of that speed bar reduction. Sneaky biznatch. Gotcha. Suppose it could be worse. Alright, let's see here. 3, 4, last one. Oh, and of course we're gonna go in. No, it's not a mirror match. But a blind is pretty dangerous. Let's take that away, shall we? Am I gonna be able to do that? Something seems off here. There's no taunt. That means I really need to get this Magneto out. She's gonna be able to clear that right away. So am I. Lady Deathstrike's gonna take a slow. But the turn came up too quick. So it's pretty much pointless. Ooh, and he got me with the big one. Ooh, that was tough. Oh, man. Goes to show you how powerful Omega Red actually is, man. That was pretty awesome. I don't see myself getting an advantage off of this comp. Really, it was single-handedly Omega Red's pure, unadulterated damage. I mean, of course, the ability blocks are there, but it is what it is. So we missed the mark on the end of today's show. We got 80% win ratio on a sample set of 10 out of, basically the 100 that I do beforehand, which I clearly fight more than that. But this is a solid team. If you got this team right here, Weapon X and Emma Frost, and remember, Emma Frost is a staple. If you want to be more successful in modes like RTA, which is actually pretty useful, especially if you invest in, the strike passes. What is this one called? Mojo? I know it's Mojo Mayhem, but I forgot what kind of pass this is. Oh, it's a battle pass. That's what I'm going to call it. I think strike pass is the daily thing. Yeah, strike pass. So it's the battle pass. Another way to milk a little bit extra out of their customers, but it is what it is. If you're trying to be more successful, like I was saying before, you want to be able to invest in those characters that are in the business of manipulating the speed bar. I have 2 on this team currently, and that's Emma Frost. Now, she is the queen of RTA when it comes to reducing speed bar right away, because she basically just takes away 10% of everybody's ability to generate speed bar. And Lady Deathstrike has a special that in a cone can take away 20% of speed bar while she's doing it. Now, could I have upped that a little bit more? Yeah, probably using Shang-Chi. But Weapon X is unusually powerful for a team, both in pure damage and bleeds. Not to mention all the little extra knickknacks that you can put down. Lady Deathstrike's got a defense down. Omega Red has damage per turn that goes up to about 30%. And he also is flipping statuses, producing the very first trauma in the game. If you work really hard and you got into that mythical legendary event, which mythical legendary events are hard to get into in the first place, he is an excellent character, especially in this round of RTA. So as far as that's concerned, you do have, from the time of this video, and I will be posting this up shortly, 2 days to be able to use this comp if you have these guys. You definitely want to go with this group. Now, depending on the state of your Wolverine and Sabretooth, and if you've been here a while, they're probably pretty good. Shang-Chi is a great sub. He's another speed bar manipulator, and he's one of the hardest hitting characters in the game. So he's an excellent choice if you want to add a little bit more on top of that. Beyond that, thank you so much for coming by and watching today in RTA. If you enjoyed yourself, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the Justice 3 Gaming YouTube channel. If you are more into purely real-time strategy games and Marvel Strike Force, head on over to the Justice 3 Strike Force and subscribe to that channel also. But if you want to catch these fights live, come on over, follow me on twitch.tv/Justice3Gaming so you can catch whenever I'm doing this. Today in RTA usually happens like the day, the morning after the change happens. So if you want to have your expectation on whenever those things happen, then that is it. The only exception would be Fridays, which is basically the day that I call, where if you need to get the entire week's RTA done, that's the day to do it, especially if you got a powerhouse team like the Eternals, Infinity Watch. Weapon X is a possibility, but mostly right now you're dealing with the metas of the Eternals and Infinity Watch. I would go Eternals if you have Eternals, but Infinity Watch is the next best choice. But until that happens, go with speed. Win that turn 1, you should be good to go. Thanks again for coming by. I wish you all passion, love, and gaming, and never forget, rule number 1 of gaming is you go where the fun is, and that's what I've done here today. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next show.